Maliah nailed that intro.
So this past year has been a little bit untraditional for me. I feel like having like the right guidance and support from your teachers and mentors is really important when like forming, I don't know, like what your future in dance is. We were competing against each other for the title and I actually won, not just following what everyone else was doing, but actually like doing what I felt was best for me. It got like a little bit inappropriate really fast, so we kind of had to leave. If I have to be somewhere at like 10, I'm up at like 6.
Whoa.
I feel like with competition dance, there's so much pressure to like get first place or get the title or...
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Stop Talking Kens. I'm Kens and we're in Vegas and I'm here with
Maliah.
Maliah nailed that intro. We practiced. I'm so excited. We made this work. You're freshly post best dancer solo, right?
Yes, I am.
That's so fun. But you like have like your like main like things done for the week, right?
Yes, I do. All of the best dancer audition, all of that is finished. So
Good.
Feeling great.
Feeling great.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell everyone how you got started into dance to begin with.
Yeah, so I actually got started into dance just from my dad. It was literally just on a limb. Like, it was a gift from him for cleaning me and my sister's rooms.
Okay.
And so he was like, I'm going to give you a surprise if you are able to clean you and your sister's rooms. So I did that. And then he took me to a dance class just like in our small town. And I fell in love with it. But yeah, that was like the first dance experience I ever had.
Do you have like a first class memory? Like, what style was it?
My first class was actually a tap class, which is funny because I'm not really a tapper. Like, tap isn't gonna be my most favorite style ever.
Yeah.
But it was my first class and I fell in love with dance just from that. So yeah.
Just from tap?
Yeah, just from my first tap class.
That's crazy. Do you have a point where you remember realizing like, oh, this is like really what I want to do with my life?
The point I realized I wanted to be a competitive dancer was definitely like once I started taking my classes more seriously.
Yeah.
So after like I just started taking classes like on a more like regular basis, I realized like what the comp world had to offer and stuff like that. So yeah, that's when I started comp dance.
Okay. And does anyone else in your family dance?
Yes, my older sister is also a dancer. She now goes to college and she doesn't dance anymore, but when we were growing up, she was also a dancer.
Did you guys like ever compete against each other?
Yeah, we did compete against each other for like a few years. Like, I have a core memory of us going to StarQuest for the first time. Like, we didn't go to like any of the Break the Floor events or anything like that. We instead went to like those competitions like StarQuest and stuff. And we were competing against each other for the title and I actually won. So that was a really amazing core memory. That was a core memory that I love to bring up a lot. But yeah, she's super talented as well. So yeah.
Okay, so you joined Michelle Latimer. What age was that? And is that when you like really started going to like Break the Floor and like things like that?
Yeah, so I joined Michelle Latimer Dance Academy when I was 9 years old.
Okay.
We had moved up to Denver, Colorado from the Springs.
Okay.
And yeah, we just like had seen them at competitions all the time. We had started off, like I was saying, with like littler competitions and stuff, but we'd still like kind of venture into the convention world. And so like once we saw them there, we're like, we have to like go to the studio.
Yeah.
So that's when we realized we wanted to go there, and that's when we started taking dance more seriously.
So you were there from like 9 to your whole life?
Yes, I was there
like
from
a long
9
time.
to 17 now. So yeah, it's a long time.
Yeah, that's a long time. So
yeah.
how has like being at the same studio helped like form you as a dancer?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like having like the right guidance and support from your teachers and mentors is really important when like forming, I don't know, like what your future in dance is and like what you want to do with dance.
For sure.
So I think for me, like going to the right studio to fit my dance goals and my future dreams was like really important for me. So yeah.
Speaking of your future dreams, how did you decide that you wanted to go to college for a dance BFA?
So it kind of took me a while to like decide what I wanted to do for college and stuff like that, because like it can be a really hard decision to go to just study something else or to actually like go for my passion, I feel. So I didn't really like have any interest in a lot of other things other than dance. So I feel like dance was just like my goal and my passion for so long that there was no question about me just going for dance. So
what was like your college audition process like? Because like pre-screens, like going to live auditions, like it's a lot.
Yeah.
So how did you manage like doing all of it this past year?
Yeah. So this past year has been a little bit untraditional for me. I actually went to an art school, but then I graduated early.
Okay.
And so after like graduation and stuff like that, I focused on like my college applications and stuff like that a lot more throughout the year. And that kind of helped me to like balance it a little bit better, like my pre-screenings and senior year. I feel like pre-screenings were really like a new thing for me because I didn't really like when I was in high school, I didn't really go to a lot of summer intensives or like prep programs or anything like that. So I kind of felt like alone in the process for a while, but then like I found like a mentor and like people to help me with it. And I think balancing it all was like really finding what I wanted to do and being direct with what schools I wanted to go to and not just following what everyone else was doing, but actually like doing what I felt was best for me. So yeah.
So you ended on USC, which was your like top school, right? Like that was like the goal.
Yeah, that was the goal for like the past 5 years. So yeah.
Were you like the most nervous going into that audition because you were like, oh, like this is like my top school?
I mean, yes, of course I was like super nervous about it, but I also try to like tell myself that like if it's meant to be, it will be. And I try not to put too much pressure on things or like put anything on a pedestal in the way that it like makes me too nervous that like I can't perform in the way I'd like to. So I was super nervous, but I feel like I was kind of the same amount of nervous for every single thing I did. Right. Because I was like, I just want to do my best in all of these auditions.
Yeah, that makes total sense.
Yeah.
Okay, were you homeschooled or did you go to in-person school throughout your high school life?
I went to performing arts school, and I went to a performing arts school in Denver, and I did dance, and that's what we did.
Did you think you got like a traditional high school experience because it was a performing arts high school? I went to a performing arts high school too, and like I feel like it's not like super like it's not like the same as like public high school, you know, but it still is like in person, you know?
Yeah, I feel like in the sense that like it's in person, you get to like connect with your peers and like see other people that are not dance people, but then at like the same time you're gonna be with your dance major friends the most, so like in that way it's like not really traditional. And then also I just don't feel like I had the most traditional high school experience because like my art school is just like a lot different from any other school in my state, and we didn't like have football games or anything like that. Like I never went to any of that kind of stuff, which like for me, I don't feel like I missed out a ton because like I'm going to college and
you'll be able to do that.
So like it doesn't really bother me in any way, but I think it's a little bit more untraditional. And then also like ending my senior year online during the summer was very untraditional. So
makes sense. Okay, how have you stayed like motivated through times where you like felt burnt out?
I feel like motivation is like a very hard thing to, I don't know, like balance in life. And I feel like it's more about like being consistent for me. Like when in times that like I feel unmotivated and stuff like that, I just try to take it like one step at a time and just be like, okay, like even if I feel unmotivated right now, I need to go to ballet class. I need to keep this up. But then at the same time, like giving myself grace and not like feeling like it's the end of the world if I don't feel the best about dance in that moment. So
for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, do you have a favorite solo you've ever done before?
Trying to think. I think my favorite solo I've ever done would be the solo I did this year. It's called Creep, and it's by Lauren Adams, and yeah.
Okay, do you have a favorite group dance that you're in, and then a favorite group dance like maybe you've seen another studio do, or like you'd just be like, oh, like it's so good, I want to be in it?
Okay, I'm trying to think about this. Okay, for the group dances I've done, I had this dance this past year called Balkan Beatbox by Tice Diorio, and he actually set the dance on the USC Kaufman Kids. Yes. So he set that last year, and then we did kind of like a like converted version to like comp dance for it, and so it was really cool to be able to do like repertory from like a school or like the school I was going to be going to the next year. So I thought that was really fun, and the dance had like benches and all this stuff, and it was just like so much fun and such a like unique piece, and I love doing that one. But another dance from another studio, I can't remember. There was like a dance from Larkin in the past year. It was like 2 years ago, but they performed it in the TDA closing show. I think it was like a musical theater dance. I think it was their burlesque dance. Yeah. But it was incredible. They are so insane. So insane. Yeah, I'd want to be in that dance probably.
Okay. We're at TDA and you've done the dance off before.
Yes.
Has it gotten easier doing it like multiple times, or is it like equally as stressful?
I feel like, okay, so I didn't really expect the first time I got top 10, I did not expect to get it like at all. Like it was really a huge surprise to me that I even got it. So going into it, I felt like very unprepared for the situation. So I was like, I'm just gonna go up there and have fun.
Yeah.
But that first time, I feel like I put so much pressure on myself because I was like, this is a really new thing. I didn't know this was gonna happen. So in that way, I think I put a little bit too much pressure on myself then like made it too much like of a big deal in my head, so I kind of got really stressed about it. But then the second year when I was able to do it, I feel like it was just like a lot more fun because actually like being backstage with everybody getting to watch every group, it's actually so much fun. So like I think it did get easier just in like my mindset first off, but like second off, it's really lighthearted and like it's not that big of a deal.
No, like it's like I feel like they honestly do it because it's so entertaining for like everyone to watch.
Yes.
Like it's so entertaining.
It's so entertaining.
But like it's so entertaining, but everyone doesn't realize how stressed everyone is that's on the stage. While everyone like sitting is just like having the time of their life. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
It's like two like completely different feelings. Like being on the other side of the stage.
No, for sure. It's two completely different feelings, but I feel like once you get up on that stage and you get to watch all of your peers like just show like who they are like as a dancer, like I think that's the best feeling ever, and that's what makes it so fun is just being able to see everyone do what they love.
For sure.
So yeah, that second year definitely was more fun for me than the first one, but
yeah, that's good. Okay, now I have some fun questions that I like to ask.
Okay.
Who is your go-to singer to play in the car?
My go-to singer to play in the car, okay, it's not a singer, but it's a producer. His name is Kaytranada, and he produces house music, and so he has like a lot of different artists that are like singing on top of his tracks, but I love house music and I love Kaytranada, so yeah, I'd probably say that.
Slay. Okay, first, are you an early person or a late night person?
It actually depends. I get up super early in the morning. Like, okay, it just depends on the day.
Yeah.
But like, if I have to get ready for something, like if I have to be somewhere at like 10, I'm up at like 6.
Whoa.
So like I'm just an early bird in that way, but then also I can stay up so late. Like I can stay up till like 2 a.m.
So basically like you don't need sleep is what you're saying.
Basically I do not sleep, but I'm trying to get better about it. But like if I were to pick one, I'd be an early bird,
so speaking of that, what is the first app you open when you wake up in the morning?
Probably Instagram or TikTok. It's really bad. I have like a phone addiction and I need to stop getting on my phone first thing. I've been trying to work on not being on my phone all the time or like when I first wake up, but I'd probably say like social media apps.
Yeah, no, like, totally me too.
Yeah.
Okay, would you choose a beach day or a city like day?
A beach day.
Agreed.
I'm a beach girl at heart. When I was like applying for colleges and stuff like that, I was applying for a lot in New York, but I just like realized throughout the process I'm just a beach girl. Like even if I'm not gonna be at the beach at school, like I just love the beach.
Yeah,
and
like,
I want to be close to it. So yeah.
Agree. Okay, do you prefer improv or choreography?
It really depends, but I'd say choreography just because like every choreographer has a different flair and style, and being able to like mold yourself into like every style while still like being yourself. I feel like that's a really awesome skill to have and like practice. And I just love choreography. Like it's just so fun to me.
Okay, speaking of that, who is a choreographer that you've never taken class from but you would really want to?
I'd probably say Robbie Blue.
Okay.
He like is so incredible. He's so unique and like I love everything he did for Tate McRae and Doechii. Like he's literally such an amazing choreographer.
For sure.
And he's definitely like at the top of the choreographer world right now in LA. So like I just feel like taking a class from him would be so amazing.
Agreed. Okay. What do you think is an underrated style of dance?
An underrated style of dance? Okay, I'm gonna have to think about this. I mean, an underrated style of dance, I feel like every style of dance kind of has like
its section.
Yeah,
I agree.
Like everyone kind of loves every style of dance for like their own reasons.
For sure.
But I'd say just like a clean jazz class. Like I don't know, like
I know what you're saying, like traditional,
like a traditional jazz class is really fun.
Agreed. Okay, what is your favorite TikTok trend right now?
My favorite TikTok trend,
like a dance that's like trending.
What dances are trending on TikTok right now? Okay, actually there's like so many actual like choreographers and dancers like that. Okay, I think I have one, but I feel like dance is like so big on TikTok right now, which is really fun because I just see all these dance challenges and stuff. But I'd say the Macy Steele
Tate McRae one
where it's like
it's cute.
I love that one.
Yeah, it's cute. Okay, who is a celebrity you'd freak out over seeing?
Oh, Beyonce. I love Beyonce so much.
Wait, I was so close to going to her concert in New York this summer. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm so jealous. I've only ever been to one concert, and it was here in Vegas.
Arizona?
No.
I keep thinking we're in Arizona. Like, I don't know why. We were driving here, and I was like, oh, like, Arizona. And my mom's like, where are you, like, think we're going?
I mean, we're close. We're almost to Arizona. Wait, it's okay.
Oh, so you saw Beyonce in Vegas?
Oh, no. I only went to one concert and it was in Vegas. But it was Britney Spears.
Oh, was it fun?
It was fun, but I was literally like 8 years old at the like Velocity Nationals. They like took us as like a part of our national experience.
Oh, really?
But like it got like a little bit inappropriate really fast, so we kind of had to leave. But like it was pretty fun.
Wow, that's crazy. Do you remember it?
I do not remember it, honestly. Like
you're so little.
Yeah, I was so young that I don't remember like any of it.
Okay, so you've grown up doing competition dance like your whole life.
Yes.
Would you go back and change anything or just like leave your journey as it is?
Yeah. That's a good question. I feel like with competition dance, there's so much pressure to like get first place or get the title or any of that kind of stuff. And I feel like for me, I always like had something in my head telling me, oh, you have to do this, you have to do this, you have to do this.
For sure.
So I feel like if I were to go back, I would just tell myself to relax a little bit more because you really need to like trust the journey.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, competition and convention is supposed to help you grow and learn as a dancer. And it's not there to stress you out and stuff like that. So I feel like if I were to go back, I just tell myself to slow down and be more present with every single opportunity I was given. But yeah, I'd probably say something like
Do you have any standout moments from your competition life?
Any standout moments? I don't know. I think it was really cool being able to do the dance off. I think that's always super fun.
What's your favorite stretch for warming up?
Ooh, my favorite stretch for warming up is definitely just like a middle split.
Yeah, I love a middle split.
I'm always in a middle split. I feel like it warms me up the most.
Agreed.
And then I also love just like a dynamic like yoga warm up. I think those are so amazing. I love yoga so much, and I love Pilates and all that kind of stuff. So I feel like dynamic stretching before my solo really helps me to like feel centered. So I like to do like lunges.
Because you're like supposed to do dynamic, not static, right?
Yeah.
It is like that.
Yeah.
Ladies or gents, get on your dynamic stretching.
Yes.
Because you're not like supposed to sit in a stretch.
Yeah, but I also do that. So it's like funny because like I'll do some dynamic stretching and then I'm like, okay, I need to like hit a split right now. So yeah.
Do you have any like stage stories, costume fails like that people wouldn't know?
So like 1 year in Orlando, I went to Vegas I went to TDA Orlando once, and I was like getting ready for my solo and was about to go on in like 5 dances, and so I like go to like put on my costume, and then I realized I didn't have my shirt, so I had like just my pants for my costume and no top, and so that was super stressful because like I didn't have a costume.
Whoa.
So then like I had another red top that like I had brought with me, so I tried to just like put that on, but luckily my mom like was just coming from the hotel and like drove super fast, rushed to the convention so she could bring it for me, but I almost went on without a shirt. So
thank you so much, Maliah, for coming.
Yes, of
and
course.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you with another episode. Bye.
Bye.